You guys, I'm currently at work, y'all. I'm at work. I am at work, but come talk to me, y'all. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk with me. Come talk to me, y'all. Because I am bored out my mind. Come talk with me. Let me see. Come talk with me and wait for y'all to come on in. Let me see. Y'all, I'm talking to me really quick because I am bored, y'all. I am beyond bored. I'm here at work and come talk to me. I need to see who's in here. I see a few of y'all in here. Just drop a comment or something. So if I put my phone down really quick, it's because I'm at work, y'all. I'm at work. But come talk with me. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, y'all. Drop a comment or something. I see a whole bunch of y'all on here. Drop a comment. Say hey. How's your Friday been going? My Friday has been busy, 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 busy. Beyond busy. So drop a comment.
Do you have a charger?
On my charger? No. Mm-mm. Drop a comments. Drop some comments. I want to see who's in here. Who's in here, y'all? I want to see.
Is there any more plastic cups?
Yes, but try to keep up with them because it's like not a lot left.
Okay.
And they gave me a few cups.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You're welcome.
You saw me talking to Joe.
That's right.
There you go.
Leave it down the topic.
Yeah. Y'all, it's been really busy all day long. My day has been really hectic, really busy. Now, how has your day been? How has your day been? Like, as y'all can see, I'm at work. Not really much going on. Let me see if my good sis can hop on. But y'all, I have so much planned for YouTube, so much planned for my channel. Like literally when I get off work, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna finish editing the video I already have, and then I'm going to, of course, upload it so y'all can see. But like, y'all, it's just been a lot. If you know how hectic editing can be, you already know. My day has been very busy. Very, very busy, y'all. Very busy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bro, I'm about to cry.
But yeah, I'm at work. I want to see some of y'all comments. Let's see. Y'all come talk with me. How was your day? How was your Friday? Like, are y'all staying cool in this heat? Because where I'm at, it is very hot. Beyond hot. Like, I am not a fan of the heat whatsoever. Like, whatsoever. So, yeah. Hey. Why my sister just try to call me, y'all? Hey. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank y'all so much. My day is going pretty well. Pretty well. Yeah. I have so much going on today, but when I get off, I'm going to do a whole bunch for me. A whole bunch for me. Because it's time. It is time. Sorry, y'all can barely see me. I'm currently at work. But I have a bad headache. Bad headache. What do y'all take for y'all headaches? Because I feel like nothing I take is helping. Y'all, mind you, I don't leave here until about 9. Like 9 o'clock. So, which sucks. But yeah. I wish like YouTube have a feature where we can add one of y'all to the live, like while you're on here. But in order to go live with somebody, I would have to like add them on, or like, you know, make sure that that option is available before they get on, so that way some of y'all can come talk to me. But yeah, YouTube, y'all, I literally just celebrated my 4-year anniversary on YouTube, which is amazing. If y'all haven't seen that live, go to the other live, because it was we had a good time. We had a really good time. We answered some like Q&As. I brought myself a cake, so of course we blew the candle out. You know, we just kind of like did a reflection type thing. It was a vibe. It was definitely a vibe. Y'all go check that out. I would give y'all like a sneak peek in the video I'm editing, but I don't know, y'all. I think I'm gonna do like a sneak peek reel. But y'all, I want y'all to vote. Let's see how many people left on here. It's like, what, 7 or 6 people on here? I want y'all to vote in the comments. I want y'all to vote if I should do, because I'm definitely going to be streaming on like Twitch and stuff. I'm going to be on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all at the same time. I'm going to stream more often. I want y'all to tell me like what type of content I should make as far as streaming. I think I want to do reactions. I want to do like recap stuff of different shows and movies. And I definitely want to do like raw reactions to stuff. Like raw reactions when I do reactions. And also like movie night, because I am a big movie watcher. I am a huge movie watcher, y'all. Huge. I love movies. I love all kind of movies. So like, y'all let me know like what type of content I should do. Like regarding streaming, y'all. Regarding streaming. Because I know a few people that do like gaming stuff, but I'm not really a gamer. Like, that's not me. I'm not really a gamer. I couldn't tell you 3 games. I mean, I could, but I'm not really that much into it for real, like how everybody else is. But I don't know. don't know. I just don't know because, yeah, I think gaming is just not really my cup of tea. But if y'all just coming in, hey, what's up, y'all? Oh, my sister said reaction videos and movie nights. Yes, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Like, I am a heavy movie watcher, so, like, doing reactions to movies, it only makes sense, right? It only makes sense. It only makes sense. But I was on live with my girls, my YouTube admin, because I'm a part of a YouTube group chat. And if you guys are interested in being connected with other creators, just hit me up on YouTube or just comment down below underneath this live, then I'll reach out to you. But yeah, we have a group chat. All of us get together, we collab on different stuff, different ideas. We have different drops and stuff. It's an amazing vibe with them. But last night I was on Instagram Live last night, and we was talking about different topics, y'all, random stuff. But one of the questions was like, this is all topic. One of the questions was like, would y'all, like, in a relationship, if your person is like the type to check your phone, like, you know, just have really bad, I guess you could call it like insecurities, you know, insecurities in the relationship, like, how would y'all feel? That's like a really deep question because that's really a hit or miss because you really never know until you're in the relationship how that person may feel about it. But I would say do your homework. Definitely do your homework. Figure out like what works for y'all. And another question was like, you know, would you rather the person have more passion or more romance? Well, passion and romance is kind of one and the same, but I believe it was like passion and I think it was like smarts or something, but it wasn't honestly one of them. But people was, you know, some people was feeling like passion wasn't really that necessary in the relationship and romance is not really that necessary, but I think it is. It's definitely important because you cannot have a relationship and y'all not romantic at all. Like, it is not gonna work whatsoever. It is not gonna work. So like doing it I think I don't know, just having a non-romantic type of person in your life is just, it's always a drag, always. She said, yeah girl, I should have went live last night. Oh, somebody said don't eat Taco Bell. Why not? Why we can't have Taco Bell? I'm not really a Taco Bell type person anyway, but yeah, like, I think in your relationship, it is a must to be romantic, to have that spark in your relationship. It's a must. Like, you can't have a relationship if you don't have that. Like, it's that simple. That simple. Right, Des. Because, like, what's wrong with Taco Bell? Somebody said don't eat Taco Bell. Like, I don't really eat like that, but I'm more so of a, like, Chipotle or either Qdoba type of person. But I don't even eat that like that. But it's a Chipotle near my job. I probably should go there right after I leave from here. But y'all, okay, so it has bacteria in it at the moment that'll give you explosive diarrhea. OMG. Hey Robert Kirkland. Hey, I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? Yeah, I never heard about, let me take that back. Because every time, some people I know, like, every time they ate Taco Bell, they always had diarrhea or, like, you know, bubble guts. But not to the point where it was, like, deathly or anything. But, wow. You from Atlanta? I've always said I want to live in Atlanta, but now I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Like ever since I was younger, always wanted to at least visit or either live in Atlanta. But I'm from PA, Philly to be exact, but I recently moved right outside of Philly, not too far. Not too far. But in the next state over. But yeah. Y'all like in relationships, like what is a non negotiable? Let's talk. In relationships, what is a non negotiable? Like something that you really cannot live without, like in your relationship. For me, like besides the surface stuff like honesty, loyalty, being able to commit, like besides that, like go deeper, y'all. Go deeper. If you want, you can look it up. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look it up right after this live. I got you. I'm gonna look it up. I got you. I think I seen something on TikTok not that long ago about it earlier today. But I'm gonna look it up. I got you. I'm a Virgo. What's your sign? I am a Capricorn. And my friend Desi, my girl, she's also a Capricorn. We Capricorn queens over here. Yeah, y'all. Drop in the comments some non-negotiables. Like something that you cannot live without. Like something that is a must in your relationship. You have to have it in your relationship. For me, just being able to have fun with your partner, that's everything. It's open. All right, y'all. Some like non-negotiable, right? Like, I need you to be funny. I love, I love when men can like share the good, the bad, and like the ugly, but also the side that's funny. Like, if you can share that, that's you good in my book. You good. You good. You good. You are good in my book. A plus. A plus. That's why y'all. I'm barely in the camera. But I'm looking at my screen that's in front of me. So if y'all see me looking up, that's what I'm looking at. But yeah. Like a non-negotiable. I'm gonna look up some non-negotiables on Google. Let's see what Google's talking about. Let's see. Non-negotiables in relationships. Okay, mutual respect. I can respect that. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to have respect in our relationship. Honesty, of course. Mutual support. That is a big one. Like for me, I do YouTube. I'm trying to be a content creator, being more serious about it, being more consistent. Hey, Judy. So, like, for me, if I want to be a content creator, I gotta be more consistent. So that is a must in relationships. Like mutual support. Right now, I have more than one business going on at one time. I'm getting ready to launch a business with my mom and my sister, a body care brand business. So, yeah. In order to be in a relationship with Shy, you gotta be supportive. Definitely gotta be supportive. Definitely, because that is a must in relationships, for sure. For sure. If y'all barely see me, I'm looking at my screen right now. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So, accepting differences. While it's important to define your non-negotiables, it doesn't mean that your partner has to be a carbon copy of you, right? Like opposites attract. It's likely that your partner will have differences, whether it's due to how they were raised on their own or their own preferences. Whether it means they don't eat turkey on Thanksgiving or always open their presents on Christmas Eve. That's cute. It's important to accept these kinds of differences and adapt to create a life together. That is dope. That's dope. Because in relationships, it's good to have the yin and the yang. It's good to have differences, but not be argumentative about it. Like, we can have different points of view. We can have different views on things without it being like a battle. We don't want to battle each other. We want to come together and collaborate and love. you know I love love. If it's done right, I love it. Okay, goal oriented. That is dope. That is definitely that's definitely like top tier for me. If you have goals, if you have aspirations, if you have a vision for your life, that is so important to me. You have to have that. Because for me personally, my goals, my visions for my life, my dreams, it keeps me up at night. I'm constantly thinking about the next big thing, constantly thinking about where I want to be in life, what's working, what's not working. If it's not working, how can it be better? I'm constantly thinking about that. So, like, being with somebody that is also goal oriented, I'm telling you, that is really good. That is a plus for sure. Somebody that is passionate, that's dope. We kind of like touched on that. Okay, core values. Definitely, you have to have a religious belief that I can align with. Because yes, we may have differences in religion, and beliefs, stuff like that. But if that's a thing for you, just don't even be with anybody who is the complete opposite of you. Like, for me, I love God. I go to church, so I'm not gonna find myself in a relationship with somebody who is walking on a different path. Yes, Judy, I be up at night thinking of content ideas and other ways to make money, for sure. Because, like, money is good. Money is good. Having your own is good. I love having my own. Just to be able to have your own. Now, the next thing I'm working on is eventually having my own, like, my own place. Just a new place, a new environment. Now, somebody was like, Sha, would you move outside of your state? I'm like, well, I did that already with my family, but, like, on my own, would I move by myself, my own? That's kind of like, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? All right, thank you. All right, I'm back. All right, yeah, y'all. What she said? I need to get back into my podcast bag. Yes, for sure. Okay, Judy, she has an amazing podcast. I posted it on my story on Instagram. But yeah, like, starting a podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast, but I'm like, I need to focus on one thing at a time right now. Like, building my YouTube up, being more consistent, getting back into my rhythm and my flow, and then introducing, like, another venture like podcasting or whatever. That's why I'm, like, dragging my feet regarding streaming, because I don't want it to affect my flow of how I want things done for my channel. Just being more consistent, going live more often. Gotta figure all that out. But yeah, that's dope. All right, let's see what else they got on here. Oh, respect for boundaries. That is dope. We can never emphasize enough the importance of boundaries in any healthy relationship. If your partner doesn't have any respect for your boundaries, this could lead to a very toxic dynamic in the future. That is very key. Like, that's important, because you don't want that in your relationship whatsoever. For example, if your partner refuses to acknowledge your boundaries around privacy or personal space, it could indicate their own trust issues or desire for a codependent dynamic. Wow. How do y'all feel about boundaries? Me, boundaries is key. Boundaries is, like, really key. Like, some people, they really value their personal space. Some people, it all goes back to love languages. Like, if your partner is not really a physical touch kind of person, you throwing yourselves on them or like trying to hug them and kiss them and just rub on them all the time, it would get on their nerves. Like the boundary thing is not respected, and then they might just leave you. You don't want that to happen. Because like you always want to value, um the importance of that. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh yeah. Okay, future plans. Future plans is important, but that's kind of a hit or miss because it really depends on the person, in my opinion. Because let's say for me in the future, I want to be married. I want to be a mom one day. But if that's not lining up with their future plan, like if they don't see themselves getting married, I don't want to throw my plan on them. If it's not in you to get married, if you feel like that's not your thing, that's not your cup of tea, I'd rather you be upfront. That's the thing. Like, people are not upfront anymore. They rather just like, get along to get along type thing. They would rather just do a whole bunch of promising instead of a whole bunch of actually, doing what needs to be done to maintain a relationship and being honest and upfront the first time. Not when you're caught in the lie, but being honest the first time. Like, I need a man that's going to be honest and open the first time. Let's see what I got on here. Let's see what else. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My fight, y'all. My fault, y'all. I said my fight. My fault, y'all. My fault. All right. Let me see. Let's see what else is on here. Okay. Financial goals. That's the next thing on here, y'all. Financial goals. Not every couple likes to discuss money matters, but sooner or later it comes up, because it definitely will come up. Like, if y'all not on the same page money wise, that would be a huge issue. Like, definitely. My fault, y'all. It is very busy. My fault. Yeah. So, like, what do y'all think about that? Like, money issues. Like, is it a way to healthily, is healthily a word? Or do it the healthy way? I don't know. But y'all know what I mean. But, like, let me see. Let's read what it say. Not every couple likes to discuss money matters, but sooner or later it's likely to come up. Some people want to have shared financial goals with their partner so they can both save for what's important in the relationship, like weddings, stuff like that. For example, you might want to start saving for a house or putting money aside for a wedding. If your partner does not want to save for the same things or doesn't share the same financial goals or values, this could be considered a non-negotiable. That's true. Because money, listen, whether people want to acknowledge it or not, money is definitely important. Like, y'all need to talk about that before getting like romantically involved with anybody. Like, what is your relationship with money? Are you a saver? Are you a spender? If you are a heavy spender, are you trying to become a saver? Me personally, I can tell you right now, I am a heavy spender. Well, not a heavy spender, but I'm a spender. But now I'm learning to kind of slow it down. Pay, of course, your bills, of course, but like the leisure kind of money, just like spend, spend, spend. I need to stop that. Just like slow it down. Like you don't need every single thing right away. You know, you can always like pace yourself. Pace yourself. Like right now this summer I'm redoing my whole entire bedroom, like top to bottom, like new furniture and everything in my room. So just like pacing myself, getting a few things here, a few things there. I was gonna do a YouTube video regarding that, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. But yeah, just like pacing yourself, not feeling like you have to buy everything that you need right away, because maybe you really don't need it like that for real. So like just pacing yourself, because you definitely don't want to be an overspender, because that could be a huge relationship issue. You know, you want that issue. Okay, y'all, this is a big one. This right here is a big one. This is a big one. It's say intimacy. Intimacy. There are many different types of intimacy in a relationship, from cuddles and physical affection to sexual intimacy. As human beings, we naturally crave this kind of affection, and many people see it as a non-negotiable aspect of a relationship. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because why are you in a relationship? Why are you in a relationship and y'all don't even hug, y'all don't kiss, y'all don't cuddle, have movie nights, y'all just don't connect on a physical level? It's boring. To me, it'll get played out really quickly and you're going to want to leave. I would suggest just leaving versus cheating. Never cheat. Never cheat. I'd rather you just leave the relationship if you feel like the person you're with is not, you know, it's not doing it for you. You know? YouTube, it's a big help. I take clips from recording and make shorts for promo. Yeah, for sure. Do that. For sure. I'm watching on my iPad as well, so I see y'all comments more clearly on the iPad. Because for some reason, my comments are not showing up on the actual live. Let me see. Yep, I don't see comments on my phone, y'all, but yeah, I'm watching on my iPad. I'm watching on my iPad. But yeah, like just being open and honest about sexual needs, physical desires in your relationship. We grown because we can talk about it, okay? We're grown. If you know you desire certain things in your relationship from your partner, you need to be upfront. Upfront. You know how many people I know a lot of people, I mean like older adults, like people in my family, you know, close family friends that feel trapped in their relationship because they are not as physical as how they used to be, or they're not doing it at all. Not hugging, not, you know, complimenting, yes, but like the physical connection in your relationship. That is important. That's important. How y'all feel? How y'all feel about physically connecting? Like, is it a must? Do you have to all the time be up under your partner? Or can you allow space, like a healthy amount of space? What y'all feel? What y'all feel about that? Because for me, I'm not a up under my partner type of person, but yeah. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really like a up under my partner type of person. Of course, hugs, cuddles, kisses, all of that. I love it. I love it all. But like just constantly being up under them, I think a healthy amount of space is necessary, but not too much space, because you don't want to get too comfortable with not being able to connect on a physical level. Like, no. Because I grew up, you know, my mom, she loved us, she took care of us, all that, but of course we got hugs, but it wasn't on a consistent basis. And sometimes when we don't get that type of affection or connection on a consistent basis, we can grow up craving that physical connection. And then if we get in relationships, we don't know how to kind of turn that off because we haven't dealt with that, ever since childhood. That's a whole nother conversation, y'all. Hi, yeah. That's a whole nother conversation. Whole nother conversation. Whole nother conversation. Because, like, whole nother conversation. Because, yeah, just not being able to do that is just crazy in your relationship. Like, that is a must. That's a non-negotiable. You need to connect on a physical level. Some people, for obvious reasons, like let's say if they dealt with SA or they dealt with harassment at work or stuff like that, some people just can't, but I think it's important. I think it is. Let me see. Okay, boom. Trust is, okay, I'm gonna read it, y'all. I'm gonna read it. Trust is everything in a relationship. If you don't trust your partner, what's the point of it at all? Like, really, what is the point? That is the first step. You have to be able to be open-hearted, open-minded, and trust your partner. Work at that thing. Not completely right away, but like day one, first date or day one, just kind of like baby step it until you completely trust the individual. Baby step it. Trust is everything. If you don't have it, what's the point at all? Mutual trust and respect should be a non-negotiable in your relationship. As without trust, there is no foundation for a future. That is so true. That's so true, because what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? If we can't trust one another, what are we doing? We're just wasting each other's time. We're not being honest, not being truthful about how we feel. Like, yeah, I can't trust you. You kind of weird. I can't get with it. Can't get jiggy with it. Like, be honest. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one is a deep one. Substance abuse. Many people write this down in their non-negotiable list as they don't want to take on such a huge responsibility in their relationship. Yes, for sure. If your partner has dealt with substance abuse of any kind, drugs, alcohol, whatever type of addiction they're dealing with, substance abuse. Many people write this down because they don't want to take it on, right? That huge responsibility. While this may seem harsh or unfair to the person who's struggling, it is your right to draw the line before getting too involved with them. Absolutely. For example, if your partner previously struggled with a gambling addiction and lied about their continuing habits, that's true, this could fall into the non-negotiable territory for sure. You never need to make your partner feel guilty for these behaviors, but you do have the right to walk away. Yeah, for sure. Because you think I'm going to stay in a relationship with you and you still secretly battling with stuff, you need to be upfront with me. You need to be real and be honest. Be honest and be upfront. Because you think I'm going to sit here and just and let's say if it is a gambling issue, a gambling problem, you coming in with all this money, or the flip side, you're losing thousands and thousands of dollars. You're losing a whole bunch of money to where you can't pay your rent, can't pay your bills. Now you're homeless. And me as your girlfriend is wondering, well, what happened? What happened to all your money? That's just a huge thing I just would rather not deal with. Let's say if your person had like a bad drug issue, me personally, I think even excessive weed smoking, to me, it's too much. It gets to a point, because as a grown man, you should be able to operate through life without smoking. Find another outlet. That's just my opinion. You can find another outlet besides smoking, because there's other things you can do besides that, because that is doing more damage to your body than you realize. And me, as the person that's loving you, I don't want you done with that. Let me see what else I can find. That was a good one. That was a deep one, y'all. A deep one. Yeah, it does. Follow Judy. Let me see. I think her other socials is in her bio too on YouTube. But if not after this, I can send it to you as well. All right, let me see. Okay, boom, friendship. I can talk for hours about this because this is what I'm currently going through. Friendship. Pull back all the other layers. A lot of people want to find their best friend and their soulmate all in one. All in one. You want to find your best friend and their soulmate all in one. This isn't an impossible dream. If your relationship isn't providing you with this dynamic, it could be another non-negotiable to add to your list. It could be a non-negotiable. Absolutely, because your partner should be able to be your friend. You know, you have to be able to come to your partner as if they're one of the friends that you can really relate to, you can really open up to. Like, you should have that level of communication and openness in your relationship. Absolutely. As a man, yes, it's natural for you to go to your boys and like vent, stuff like that. But you should be able to go to your lady as well. And be like, babe, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going through at work. I'm just really tired of people just playing with me. I'm just really stressed out. And she should be able to give you a smart piece of advice. If she's the type of female that's going to give you a whole bunch of chaos, even while you're going through, that's a red flag. Because ladies in relationships, we gotta be able to let them know, like, listen, listen, I get what you're going through, but I'm also here. You don't always have to run to your boys, but I'm also here. I'm not just here to do X, Y, and Z, but I'm also here to, pour life into you when needed, or all the time. Not even just when needed, all the time. Because you never know what people go through. So all the time. That was a good one. Your friendship. Having a friendship with your partner. Being able to relate and, connect on that level. That's dope. All right, y'all, I'm going to find one more. Because I've been on here, I didn't even realize, for 45 minutes. Okay, let me see. Okay, this one is important. Ability to apologize. That's, I don't know why, but I don't know why apologizing is so hard for folks. Like, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for people to just say, you know what? You know what, Des? You know what, Shy? You know what, Judy? I'm sorry. Like, why is it so hard for people to say I'm sorry? Because they know they did you wrong. They know that. Which is why they act the way they acting. But, like, why is it so hard for people to say I'm sorry? Okay, let's read what this is saying. Let's see. It says sorry. For such a short word, it can be very difficult to say. While it can be hard to admit when you are in the wrong, it's a sign of maturity when you're able to do so with authenticity and meaning. Desiring a relationship with healthy conflict resolution rather than just screaming matches. I agree. Shouldn't be up for negotiation, especially as it concerns your own happiness and well-being. That's so important. So key. Because I shouldn't have to, like we said before, we are not in a battle. We are in a relationship. It's not me versus you. It's us against the world, It's us against any other negativity that the devil sends our way. Because, listen, we are in this together. And that's how it should be in relationships. You are not battling your significant other, your partner. Y'all are not, y'all are not rivals. And for some reason, it's very hard for people to apologize when they've done someone wrong. Like, it should never be hard. Never. But unfortunately, it can be hard. But it shouldn't. It shouldn't be hard at all. But, I'm single currently, but my goal is to, of course, be in a relationship where if we are having a disagreement about anything, it could be big or small. I don't want you to deflect. I don't want me to scream to the top of my lungs. I want us to come to the table with good conflict resolution skills, being able to communicate effectively, not screaming at each other, not talking over one another, but communicating effectively to get the job done. We have to be about a solution. Because me yelling at you, you yelling at me, that's not being about a solution. I need someone who is about a solution, not constantly being the problem. I have enough problems in my life. So if I'm going to be in a relationship, I need you to be about what? A solution. Okay? Team solution over here. Not team problem, we team solution. Team solution, y'all. But y'all, I'm about to get off because I did not realize I was on here this long. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. That was a really good conversation. So maybe I'll put something on my story regarding like some non-negotiables. You know, what are some non-negotiables in relationships? What are some non-negotiables as teens? You know, all my teenagers out there, all of my young adults, you know, us in our 20s. What are some non-negotiables that we face? Or some things that we have that are like non-negotiables? Like, this is a must-have. This is a must-have. Because we go through a lot. Us in our 20s, we face a lot. Like, a lot. But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, go and subscribe to my channel because we are going to be having amazing talks just like this, y'all. All right. I'm about to hop off. I do appreciate y'all love. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.